Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you know, Luke and I have recently bought our own home and we will be moving. We probably will have moved by the time this video goes up, but I wanted to share with you a little bit of a look into our house that we've been renting for the last 3 years. We've really loved living in this home. It's a 3-bedroom house. One of the rooms is my study. There's a lot of outdoor space. I don't know if I'll feature that in this video, but I might try and insert some photos so you guys can get a little bit of an idea. But obviously for privacy reasons, I decided not to actually share this until we left. I think it's probably worth just quickly mentioning that our house is not Instagram perfect or Pinterest perfect. It's very much a lived-in house. We've got 3 pets, so as you can imagine, they jump on the furniture, they shed a lot of fur. It's just one of those things. I'm constantly vacuuming up after them. And because we have been renting, we haven't been able to paint, and I haven't really been too keen on actually putting any nails into the walls and then plastering them up when we leave. I would just prefer to kind of have it as is. It's just one less thing to worry about. So, you know, there are definitely some things about this place that aren't perfect, but really love it. I am definitely going to miss this living area because it is so spacious, and it's been really great for a lot of those seasonal wardrobe videos that you guys will probably be very familiar with on this channel. So this is going to be a pretty relaxed video, so let's get right on into it. So the first thing that you see as you walk into the house is our living room. This is on the left here, and it's quite a spacious room. You probably will recognize this space as I do a lot of my filming in here. It's split into our living area and also into our dining area as well, and this is kind of a little bit of an overview of the space. So this here is our main living space, and again, like I said before, where you will see me film a lot of my videos, I pulled this couch around. I'm really sorry if I'm looking a bit dark. It's hard to film with the different lighting, but I pulled this couch out so that it sits in front of this one here, which both of the couches are from IKEA, and you'll see that we've got both Winston and Nigel sleeping on the grey one. They both love to kind of snuggle up there, and they're so cute, and Charlotte's on our other one. So as I mentioned, our 2 couches are from IKEA, and this is the first one that we bought when we were living in our apartment in Bondi, and it's just been a real lifesaver. We are actually going to be parting with this when we move into our new house. I'm looking forward to getting a new couch actually, but as you can see, the animals both really love it, and oh, they're so cute, snuggled up together. The cushions that we've got on the couch are both from Country Road. However, I probably wouldn't recommend buying cushions from there. I just found that they don't really wear very well compared to other cushions that we've got in the house. Now down here we've got our coffee table. This is from West Elm, and you're going to see a major theme in this house. There are a lot of things from West Elm in our house. I really love the brand. And on top of it, I've got a few different little bits and pieces which I got from Urban Outfitters. There's a marble tray and a little vanity kind of mirror, which I think are both really beautiful, and I've also got some earrings and things like that. I tend to use those items a lot as props when I'm shooting some of my beauty pictures, just because my study is a little bit too dark. Then if we kind of move the camera over a little bit further, we've got our second couch from IKEA, and this one is in the white. I just really like the fact that you can pull the covers off and then you can wash them. It's super comfortable as well. Charlotte really likes it. We've got a couple of pillows on here as well. These 2 are again from Country Road, and then I've got a Mongolian fur cushion from West Elm, and then this one here is a really beautiful velvet cushion from Sly, which I really love. So these cushions here on the left are from Country Road, and then I've got a couple more over here on the right. The velvet cushion is from Sly, and then the Mongolian fur cushion is from West Elm. Over to the right of the white couch, we have this armchair, which is also from IKEA, and this is one of the first furniture pieces that we got when we moved to Sydney. On it is a sheepskin, which is from Click On Furniture, which has been very well loved, and then there's also a cushion which I'm trying to remember where I got it from. I think that one's from West Elm too. I'll link it in the description box below. Then we have this ottoman, and I bought this from a place called Overstock, and it's come in handy. It's one of Winston's favorite places to sleep. You'll also see that there is a little stool next to the armchair. Now we've got a few of these scattered around the house. They're just those little stools from IKEA. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Then over to the right, I've just had to pull down the curtain because it's so incredibly bright. We've got this rose gold wire basket, which is just filled with blankets for when it gets cold in the autumn and winter time. On the wall, we do have this really beautiful print, which I got from Minted. Really nice. I'd love to create a gallery wall using this. And we do have a second piece of artwork, which sits in between the two doorways. And that again is also from Minted. So the main focal point of this room, I guess, is our TV setup. So we've got an absolutely enormous TV. I couldn't even tell you what size it is. All I know is that Luke thinks it is not big enough. And it's sitting on this cabinet, which I have to say is not my favorite. I can't wait to replace this. This is from Harvey Norman, and we just got it because we needed something when we moved here and I couldn't see anything that I liked. So I definitely will be replacing that at some point, or maybe at least painting it and changing the handles. So that's kind of, I guess, where we watch all of our TV. Definitely big enough to be watching all of the sports that Luke likes. Then if I twist the camera around, this here is the other side of our living space, which you guys will be probably also quite familiar with. We've got our dining table, which is from West Elm, and I love this. We've got the matching bench seats. I just think it's gorgeous. It's a reclaimed wood, very kind of rustic, and I couldn't be happier with it. On the head of the table, we've got two ghost chairs. They're not the Philip Stark ones, I think that's the brand, but I will be replacing those at some point. And then on top of the table, I've just got a couple of candles there from Diptyque and Jo Malone. Behind the dining table, this is where we've got our buffet. This is one that we got from West Elm. It's just really beautiful. I love the fact that this adds a little bit more warmth and depth into our room. It's kind of a dark oak, I believe, and it has this beautiful patterned effect on all of the doors and the drawers. On top, we've just got a little bowl that was a gift from our wedding. We've got our salt and pepper shakers, this gorgeous little wee card, which was a Christmas card from my manager at work, some dried flowers. I don't know what it is about dead flowers, but I kind of like them. Then I also have this really large A2 sized frame from Desenio, which is from when I worked with them last year. And then this gorgeous collage, which my friend Rena gave to me a while ago. Next to the cabinet is this chair, which again is sort of a replica of one of the Eames chairs, and I don't think I'd particularly recommend this one that I've got. I've got my Kuyana tote bag sitting on that, and then we have this really gorgeous kind of Baroque mirror next to it. This was an engagement gift, and I believe it was from Wayfair. However, I'm not sure if it's available anymore. Then we just have got probably one of the most important pieces in the room, the bar cart. Now our bar cart is again from West Elm. I told you there was going to be a lot of West Elm in this video. I really like the brushed gold effect of it, and we've just got some crystal ware on the top, which I believe is Royal Doulton, and down the bottom is where we tend to keep a lot of our spirits. To the right of the bar cart is our kitchen, and as you can see, we've got a really generous sized kitchen. There's a lot of bench space as well, which is really great. Nice stove, and you probably see that there's a little kind of wire just there in the corner. That's because we've had some electrical issues with the oven, so we've had to use an extension cord to get that going, but never mind that. There's a lot of cupboard space and things like that. Probably won't focus on this too much as there really isn't anything too exciting. Kitchen is a kitchen. On the left, the first thing that you see when you come into our kitchen is our kettle. We've got one of the DeLonghi kettles. I really love it. We've also got the matching toaster. Then there are just a couple of canisters there which house tea, biscuits, and sugar. I'll link where those are all from below. Then you can see I've been doing dishes. So transparent, definitely for this video. And then over here, this is kind of the main cooking area. That's where the stove is. Then we have our coffee machine. We have this little alcove, which is where our fridge used to live, but we've decided to put in this little bench workspace instead, which is from IKEA, so that we can have a bit of extra space. So we have a really big, huge fridge. and at the top of it we house wine or soda water. But really nice double-sized fridge in here too. So that is our kitchen space. When I walk into the house, when I look to my right, this is what I see. It's our hallway. Please mind the moving boxes. But we have this 5x5 IKEA bookshelf, which essentially just houses a whole lot of different random items. I'm not really going to go through it because I haven't styled it at all. Then the first room on our left is my study. So this is what my study looks like when you first kind of walk in, and I guess it could also be a small kind of single bedroom. It's not super spacious. I have done a full tour of my study before, so if you do want to watch that, I will link it up in the iBox so you guys can check it out. But I have made some changes. Again, you can see I haven't really changed anything in here. I wanted to give you guys a pretty accurate glimpse of what it looks like on a daily basis. So on the left hand side you can see I've got this really lovely pink velvet armchair. This is from Kmart, and I've got another one of those cushions from Sly on it. Then I've got my softbox lighting, never anywhere kind of to put that. Then we have my desk, which is from IKEA, another one of those ghost chairs. And then on the right is where we have my hanging rack, which mostly just houses some of my new in pieces and my coats. So there is this cabinet in the study which was left here by the owners, and I've got some of my shoes and my scarves in there. Then you can kind of see this is my desk setup here. There's a little bit of a glimpse at what I've been putting on my face every single day. Some new products to try as well. And my kind of makeup collection. On my desk I've just got a little few bits and pieces, some jewelry bits, a hand balm, some water, my new earrings. I've got an iMac here. And then over on this corner is where I tend to keep all of my papers. Finally, we've got my clothing rack, and this is what it looks like in all its glory when I'm not filming or shooting with it. And you can see in the right hand corner there I've also got a frame from Desenio. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but there is a real lack of linen cupboard storage space in this place. So I keep all of our towels up on top of the clothing rack. As you walk down the hallway, the first door on the right is the master bedroom. So this is mine and Luke's bedroom, and it's pretty simple. It's not really too exciting. Our bed was actually a wedding present, so I'll have to see if I've got the email to tell you guys where it's from, and I can't remember where we got our bedding from. I believe it was from Harvey Norman, but quite simple, nice white sheets. I have a couple of pillows on the bed. The pink one is from Urban Outfitters, and the grey one, that was also a wedding gift, so I'll check the tag and see if I can drop it in the description box below. As I said in the intro, this is a pretty unedited look at what our house is like on a daily basis. It's very lived in, so you can see we've got a few bits and bobs on our bedside tables. This one's Luke's. The bedside tables are from Kmart, I believe. I just haven't been able to find something that I really love. And then on mine, on the other one, you can see I've got my water bottle too, a mirror, and a little Aveda room spray. Of course, we have our dog bed at the end of the bed for the pets to lie in. You will have seen many snaps of them if you follow me on Instagram. Opposite the bed, we have our dresser, and this one is from West Elm. This was actually a wedding present from my grandparents, really generous. And I really love it. It's sort of that mid-century style. Next to it on the right, we've got our washing basket, which I believe is from Freedom. We've also got a dehumidifier because it gets really humid here in Sydney, and so you sort of need it. And I've got my yoga mat there too. We have a TV in the bedroom, not my preference, but we have been binge watching The Sopranos, so it's great to be able to watch that at night. We have another one of those prints from Desenio in here as well. I love being able to wake up to this. I just feel like it's really calming, and I have some of my moisturizers, a couple of perfumes, and some of my favorite jewelry pieces that I pick from when I'm getting ready in the morning. Then we have some built-in cupboards too, which has our bed linen at the top and then all of our clothes in here. Most of the drawers in this actually have Luke's clothing in them. At the end of the hallway on the right, we do have one final bedroom, and it is a little bit of a mess, as you can see. I've got some frames at the back there. That picture is cross stitch that my mum did, which I'm looking forward to putting up on the wall when we move into our place. The bed frame in here is again from West Elm, a really goodie, and I believe the bedding is from Target. We also have built-ins in this one. There are a lot of my mum's old coats in here and some of Luke's sports jackets, that sort of thing. The final room that I have to show you guys is our bathroom. I have put off doing so many skincare routine videos and things like that because our bathroom is so not exciting. It's very 70s, that mint green sink and the toilet. We do have a shower just behind the door, and there's also a bath in here as well. So yeah, if you were curious as to what it looks like, it's not too exciting, although there's a lot of space in the bathroom cabinet, thankfully. To the right of the bathroom, we do actually have a laundry. However, I will spare you guys that, and that's also how we get outside to the backyard. So there you have it. That is a little bit of a peek into the house that we have been renting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you a little bit of an insight. As I mentioned throughout, we are definitely planning on kind of, I think, injecting a lot more of our own personal taste and style into our new home. I'm really excited to start painting and also to start investing a little bit more into some of our furniture items and kind of finding those perfect forever things to have in our house. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more videos from me. I am planning a lot more home and decor videos in the future. I'm going to be sharing some of our renovations in our new house. So be sure to click that button if you do want to follow along that journey with us. Anyway, I'll see you next time with a brand new one. See you soon. Bye.